2, 1!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the... Wait, are we 48th?
Last one was... Which one?
I don't know. Nick is like quite a few behind.
No, I'm not. I have the next episode.
You
edited.
got that one, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I have it edited. It's completely edited.
Wait, okay, wait. What was the one with Nico Patel?
Nico Patel was 47.
So that would make us on 49. That means next one is 50. That's a big one.
That next one, yeah, I thought we already hit 50.
No, Nico Patel was 45. So
46.
No,
so it was 46. I just forgot to change it to 46.
Wow. Okay,
so we're on the 48th. Yeah,
we're on the 48th episode
okay.
of the Film Studies Club podcast. I am Big Man Robert, as they call me on the podcast.
They do call you that on the podcast.
And I'm joined by
Untitled Chapter.
No title today.
No title today.
And
the boss.
The big boy himself. And he's getting a chair.
There's one right here. Like, you can pull this up.
So, Nick, I would like to ask you. You recently completed quite an achievement, actually. You
well, not really.
You completed a 999 piece puzzle. How do you? I would like to know. So, first off, how do you feel after all that work?
Unsatisfied.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, no, I feel fine. It's just the one puzzle piece is kind of bothering me. But also, I've had a great amount of fun with this puzzle, and I'm kind of afraid that I won't have nearly as much fun on my next.
So you're kind of like worried.
That you peaked in your puzzle.
I peaked in my puzzle world.
So, Nick, I would like to
White House.
I would like to bring up that you stayed up until 4 a.m. last night to complete this puzzle.
Yeah, you know, you gotta make sacrifices for the things you love.
How was the world at 4 a.m.?
There was everyone was sound asleep. Not even the sound of a mice or something. I don't remember how it goes.
I think he's referring to the
Grinch.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh no. Not the Grinch one. The Grinch Stole Christmas.
No, that's the night
Grinch
before
is
Christmas.
green, right? Am I correct?
No, Robert, that's the Grinch.
That's not the Grinch.
That's literally the Grinch.
Because the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. That's it. That's what you're talking about. You're wrong.
I think there are similar lines in both films.
Okay, well, the Grinch. Okay.
This is
Night Before Christmas came out before the Grinch. So
that's not true.
Night Before Christmas.
It's like I'm watching the presidential.
I'm talking about the animated one.
The Nightmare Before Christmas did not come out before. I'm talking about the poem "Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Oh, I was talking about like the film line
from like the
Grinch.
Yeah, okay, but
that
I'm
was
saying
very loud, right?
It didn't originate from that. It originated from somewhere else.
Yeah. It originated from my booty.
Oh,
this podcast is gonna be so different. We can cuss.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like
soon, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're supposed to hear back within the next month.
So soon.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
Intense stuff. Yeah,
that's very scary, actually.
Yeah, quite scary. Yeah. How about we put that aside for the podcast?
Okay.
And let's just continue with small talk.
Small talk.
Weather. It's sunny today. It is sunny today, and I noticed that it's
on the podcast.
Oh wait, like we save every single like acceptance or unacceptance letter we get, and then open them.
I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna wait until the podcast episode.
No, but that would be such an interesting podcast episode. It's like, did I get into UCLA? Oh man.
Yeah, that'll be the reaction. Oh, Nick, you're not playing GTA 5.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even your turn. It's not even your turn.
Yeah, technically it's still Paul's turn.
You know, if you leave Michael alone for a while and you go in first person, he starts looking at booties.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah, do it. No, Nick, Nick, stop! Give me the thing. Okay. Let's just leave this.
I don't think that we can technically have the sounds of GTA on without it being copyrighted.
Okay. It's just ambiance.
Yeah,
ambiance that's trademarked by the Rockstar Games.
There's no people nearby.
Booties will come. Booties always come.
Booties always come to those who are patient.
Yes, that was actually.
I think those who wait
Confucius.
is the. Oh, really? Can I tweet that?
Wait, what?
I want to tweet that on your Twitter.
Go for it.
Booty always comes to those who wait.
To those who are patient.
Booty always comes to those who wait. Nick's most recent tweet was actually pretty good.
What?
How do I get to your profile? Is it weird that my dad calls me shoddy? Yeah. Nick,
Your Twitter.
are you ever worried that your Twitter will get you canceled someday?
I don't know, it'd be funny.
You think it would be funny to get canceled from your Twitter, to have your life torn apart because you just made a stupid Twitter account?
Listen.
Well, there's no mention of his name on the Twitter, right?
I'm gonna play Rowdy City Wrestling.
Except for my profile picture.
Oh, but no one's gonna. I don't know.
I don't make very offensive Twitter jokes.
Yeah,
They're
sure,
not.
man.
They're objectively not.
Well, that's what you think. So they're subjectively not, but objectively, clearly, after recent events, we have seen that people will take offense to what you tweet.
If I know I'm in the right, then I don't really care.
Nick, you're gonna care once they
Nick,
cancel you.
Nick, were you right about what you said about Willa Davis?
Absolutely.
Why don't we get into that?
It's not like she cares or anything.
You know, it kind of sucks, Nick. We had this whole gal pal thing
Yeah, and
building
like,
up.
Okay, no,
not-
I just want to
How was I
emphasize the
supposed to
fact that other than the three of us, the only 5-star review we have for our podcast is by Alyssa Torres.
Is it really?
Yes, and now we've
alienated that audience. No.
like,
How was I supposed to know
darn
that
it.
they would be the most sensitive people who could
Okay,
not
let's-
take a single joke?
let's calm down a
Hey,
little
yeah,
bit
no,
here,
bro, you need to chill out.
because
We don't even want them on the podcast because of how sensitive they
No,
are.
I
Maybe
want them
we
on
make
the
a joke
podcast.
and then they start
I was
crying in
actually
front of
fairly
us.
excited for the build-up.
Yeah,
I
it
doubt
was,
it,
it was
I doubt
like the
it.
Avengers.
No, because we were really building it up.
Screw
pretty
them,
good.
we don't need them.
Maybe Paul, maybe we can do an episode without Nick with them.
Yeah, we can promise them Nick won't be there. He'll just edit it.
I'm leaving the podcast. If that happens.
Okay, we really need Nick though. So
Yeah, you do.
I mean, we could hire a new editor.
no, we're not gonna pay more money into that.
We could hire
Oh man,
not
I was
money.
really excited to use the headphones.
Yeah,
That's
We'd have to
sounded
have-
really professional. and
We'd have to
everything.
have a guest. That's the reason we have them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, then next week will be fine because we have a very special guest next
Ooh.
week. 2 very special guests.
Ooh.
Hopefully, I actually haven't reconfirmed with them. But,
Wait, who?
Michael Bunty and Michael Bunty's best friend.
You'll know soon enough, Nick, who it is.
No, you can't say her name yet. She
You
hasn't
really
been
can't say her
on.
name.
What's your last name? What's it start with?
Can't say.
It starts with a letter that is after M in the alphabet.
Is it P? Paulson?
Bro! Keep some anonymity, man.
Pranky
God. False.
Falson.
Hey, that actually kind of works.
Yeah, it does.
I
Hey,
guess-
Pranky Falson, what are you gonna do a prank on
I'm
me?
gonna try to do a speed run of Rowdy City Wrestling during this episode.
You're not gonna be able to. It's pretty hard to speedrun.
I was planning on doing a speedrun of the puzzle, but
Hey, what about the boxing game, guys? Have you played that? Because I beat that game. I really did. Like, I completely beat it.
I beat Rowdy City Wrestling instead of playing it.
I got 100
love Rowdy City
knockouts
Wrestling.
in my career as
Is that a lot?
Jeff Chabra.
why?
When does Jeff as a joke stop?
It never does. It's reached the
It's
The
so cemented
halls
in
of
our
history.
brain that like I feel like we could never get rid of it.
it dies with us.
You
What?
think so?
Why was when the person at T-Bar was like, I have an order for Singe, and I was like, who's Singe? And you didn't correct me and say Sing.
Well, I didn't want to correct people because then they feel bad.
No.
Why didn't you just say Paul Hool? Oh, also when he ordered a drink, the lady came out and said, "A drink for Paul."
Yeah, see, now, why bother, you know? If I start correcting every single person who messes up my name, I start correcting everyone, and then I come across as a
I don't mess
douchebag.
up your name.
No, you don't, but
My dad does.
Yeah.
he does, but I'm not going to correct him, because it's endearing to me.
My dad is incapable of pronouncing my psychologist's name. Her name's Tatiana, and he just struggles every single time. It's like titty tunny doo doo. That's like basically.
Does he really call her titty to her face?
No, not to her face, but he struggles every time, and it's such a simple name, right? He does that with a lot of names that are very, very simple, like Galagia, Galaga.
Oh.
Whose name is Galaga?
The big game on the arcade machine.
Oh yeah, Galagia.
You know what was a strange movie? Gattaca.
Alexa liked a message that you sent her. That is all.
Galaga?
Gattaca.
Gattaca?
I don't
Good
like
song.
that movie very much.
I've never heard of it.
That
No,
movie
you watched it,
equals
Nick,
lame.
because you were in Mr. Fitch.
Oh, is that the spider one?
No, that was
That was arachnophobia.
arachnophobia. Gattaca is the one where they edit everyone to make them perfect. And the one guy wasn't perfect, but he snuck around like he was perfect.
Oh, that movie! That was an odd movie.
Yeah, that was a very odd movie.
I watched that movie before I was ever in Mr. Fitch's class, so I never watched it for Mr. Fitch's class because I wasn't in class that day, and I cheated on the...
Oh, secrets coming out on this podcast.
That's
guys.
a joke. For the sake of colleges listening to this, that is entirely and completely a joke.
We do not
endorse
the act
cheating.
of cheating.
There was a lack of booty watching on this television.
No, it'll come.
Okay.
A change is gonna come. Oh, thank you.
Maybe you should move to the hood instead.
Nah, you're good.
Just talk to us.
No. Yeah, Nick's parents barge in at all times. Literally all times.
Excuse me, sir. I just want to go to the hood.
Why would you ever say that to someone? That's so rude.
What?
If you're at someone's house and you say, "Sorry, sir, I need to go to the hood," that
is actually a very rude thing to say.
Yeah, it's like very rude if you think about it for more than 4 minutes.
So we were recording this podcast at Robert's house, which was the first in a while.
Yeah, usually we've been doing Nick's house because Nick has the easy setup and the good microphone. Not that this mic is bad, it's just not as good.
Also, it feels very professional, and I love Nick's mom's cooking.
Do you? Because I wrote a whole scene in the movie about...
Oh yeah, the movie. Let's talk about that.
The read-through.
That's a pretty big thing that happened actually.
Yeah, I can't believe we legitimately just like straight up forgot about that.
We were talking about Nick's puzzle instead.
I thought the read-through went really well. I was like, I'm very happy with where the script is seated, and like based off of the read-through, I think that like casting-wise, I'm excited for everybody to have the roles that they have. Really, right now, I just need to figure out a shooting script and a semi-consistent shooting schedule and get the first day down. Because it still kind of feels... I don't think it's going to feel 100% real until we get around to, like, the first day of shooting. Which makes sense. Like, it makes sense why it would feel that way, you know?
And what is this movie?
It's called Dofia the Sealer.
Toy Story 5. I never watched Toy Story 4. Can you make Cars 4?
They're not going to make Cars 4 because nobody liked Cars 3 and not that many people like Cars 3.
And we have our health expert,
Cars.
Ian Black.
Ian Black, one of the most awarded people on Reddit, guys.
Ian Blank, how did you feel the read-through went?
I felt it went very well.
Boring.
Yeah, I dressed pretty nice.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, Nick, why did you dress so nice?
Because it feels nice to look nice.
And now we are in the hood, so we can chill.
Oh.
Chilling in the hood. Chilling in the hood. Chilling in the hood.
Going to the beach. Going to the beach.
Only I can do that. That's trademark.
Oh, is it?
I went to the U.S. Patents Office.
I really like the song too. It's like a very like.
Yeah, it's a very nice
song.
Yeah.
This is also the earliest I think we've ever recorded the podcast.
We were recording at 10 before.
We gotta do really early, guys. Like we gotta wake up at the crack of dawn.
Wake up at like 4 a.m. Wait,
4 a.m. is night. 4 a.m. is very late. 5 a.m. is really early.
Oh, okay. Nick will be awake anyways, doing the puzzle.
True that.
Nick, what if you mess up your sleep schedule again and just destroy it because of your freaking gradient puzzle? No. Show Pahul a picture of the puzzle you're getting. It's astounding.
Yeah, I got it today actually at 8 p.m. I mean,
it's astounding that anybody would want to buy anything like it and that it exists.
It's cool.
Like Nick, I thought that you liked more. I thought you liked more cartoony puzzles.
I do, but I couldn't really find any good ones.
Oh, Nick, I have a really good one for you.
I doubt it.
It's called The Way of Tokushama.
What is in this Wave of Tokushama?
It's a wave.
That's the puzzle, right?
Nick, that's the most stupid. That's so stupid, Nick. Like, why would you spend?
And that's gonna be so hard to put together because so many of the pieces are gonna look exactly the same.
Wave of Kanagawa. That's what it's.
I wonder if there's a puzzle of Kanye West's face. That's a puzzle I would get, and then I would like glue it, and then I put it on my wall, and it would be like Mr. McIntyre with his wolf puzzle.
With his what puzzle?
He has a wolf puzzle.
He has a wolf puzzle?
Yeah.
Oh, like the flags?
No, it's like under the flag. It's like a puzzle of a wolf. What?
Oh, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah, you should get it.
Oh, Nick, are you sexualizing me just because when I put my arm above my head, my stomach is shown?
Nick, that is actually very disgusting. You're still looking, Nick. Like,
yeah,
look
you're still
away.
looking. Look
you
away.
perv.
My bad.
Maybe he'll get canceled even sooner.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'd love to see that get canceled.
What's wrong with you? Fellow member.
Okay, Paul, you've been canceled 4 times. Have I been canceled on the podcast?
Hey, I have not been canceled.
Yeah, you got canceled 4 different times.
When was a recent time I got canceled?
Do you remember during mock trial? You got canceled then. You remember we private messaged each other on
I
Zoom?
got canceled really hard.
Yeah, I think I kind of got canceled too as a result of that. Even though I was the one trying to do the canceling.
You only got canceled within the mock trial community.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
what
outside, basically, Paul and I were having this very fun private message on.
Excuse me, sir, you're not allowed here.
Talking to the dog.
On a mock trial Zoom. It was about female dogs on hot dogs, and and I posted a picture of it on my spam and said cancel Pahul, and Mrs. Pranky Folson was like,
I suppose we could talk about this in the next episode.
well, I don't really want to mention it in front of Pranky.
shouldn't,
It's gonna.
yeah.
It's like there's a scar, and you're like, ooh, let me pick at it until it opens again. That's what it is. That's exactly what that would be.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
See? Well, there's not a lot of booty here because it's...
Here, can I have the remote?
There you go.
Here,
Try
I
to
just
find
want
booty.
super quick. Okay, I'm gonna
Go to the red light
I'm
district.
gonna go and look for booty. Just give me 1 second. Oh.
No, that's very racist. Robert's getting cancelled.
Why?
Robert just got cancelled.
It's GTA.
You just killed a dog!
You,
Yeah, I
oh
know.
my god, cancel Robert. We were all witness to this.
You
He
can't
is
cancel
killing.
me.
He is killing. He is indiscriminately killing a certain race of people in GTA 5.
You're the one who went to this street in
Yeah,
GTA.
you started shooting, Nick. I mean, everyone actually.
We are
Everyone
recording a podcast.
No. Anyone notices a common theme amongst all these victims of mass murder?
Even the
Including a
dogs
dog?
are black. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
It's kind of weird I haven't died yet.
Because you're invincible.
No. Alright, there's one guy left. Man, weird to take out an entire
This is
neighborhood.
disgusting.
Where is he?
Can't look away. It's
Where
kind of fun. I
is
like to do this too.
Where is he? Oh, really? So you like to do this too? So maybe I shouldn't get canceled for it because maybe it's a thing that people just do normally in GTA.
Well, no, but I kill off every race. I don't discriminate.
Well, it's just there were only black
There were
people
only
available.
yes.
So go somewhere else and kill white people now.
That's where-
Don't worry, the
Balance
cops
it
are
out.
about to be here. I'll balance it
Yeah,
out.
fair enough. Yeah.
Wait, there's supposed to be somebody over here. Hi. Oh, there we go.
I don't think that was a person. Oh, that's another black cop. That's two black cops.
This one's white.
Well, okay, you gotta flip him over. Oh yeah, that's white.
Yeah, that's white. Hello.
Oh, it's like Kendrick Lamar.
Good Kid,
mini
Mad
band.
City.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my. Oh my God! If this person survives,
He's gonna make Good Kid, Mad City.
he's gonna make.
You just kill the person to pimp a butterfly person. No, don't.
Why
kill
can't
him.
I kill him?
Because
There we go.
Okay, we're never gonna have two pimp a butterfly.
Okay, can we put the controller down?
I'm having fun.
Anyways, movies.
And
All right.
we'll start.
So,
Alright, so-
we're reviewing The Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street is a very nice movie.
Have you seen it?
I give
I've
it a
seen
10
it.
out of 10.
I find it very entertaining.
I do too, but we're not reviewing that movie today. We have 3 other movies that we
should
watched.
I've never
I've
seen
never
it.
seen
I've
it.
never seen it.
We should have reviewed it during the whole r/Wall Street bets thing,
Oh, that would have been
because everybody was like, "It's like real life Wall,
yeah, we used
Wall
to do
Street."
themes, but then new movies started
Think
coming
among
out.
this
so
character,
really
Robert.
We did themes for probably like 6 episodes.
That's a lot of episodes. That's like 6 weeks. That's like 2 months.
One time I was watching Jeopardy with Mr. Corbin Lowry, and there's this scene, right, where this woman, she says that she has a podcast with her sister about 90s movies, and I was like, maybe we need to get on Jeopardy and talk about our podcast. Maybe that's
what
what
on
we can
Jeopardy.
go
That's what I was thinking. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like you could do really well on Jeopardy.
I cannot do well on Jeopardy.
You were literally getting every other question when we were watching
I
it.
panic real hard.
Yeah, you just need to turn brain off. Like, I'll train you
If
on
I
how to
turn
do
brain
it.
off, then how will I answer a question?
No. There's different types of brains. You need to turn the anxiety brain off, and you need to turn the no trivia brain on.
Yeah, you should write a book about that.
I think I could actually. It would be a short book. It would be like 100 pages, but I think I could write a book on that.
You write 100 pages on that?
Yeah.
That's a lot of pages, actually.
Well, because it's like a whole process. Here's what you need to do. You need to close your eyes. No, I need to save this for the book. Never mind. I'm gonna make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Everybody who goes on Jeopardy, they're gonna be like, what's a common theme between all these people who have been on Jeopardy for 400 days straight? And it'll be like they read Robert Burke's How to Be Boss at Jeopardy.
That's a working title or the final title?
I think that's the final title. How to be boss at Jeopardy. And then boss will be in like a big font. So it'll be like tiny font, how to be, and then big font, boss. And then at, and then the Jeopardy symbol.
For dummies.
It's pretty cool.
No for dummies. The For Dummies books are so like...
I wish I came up with that idea though. Like they make a lot of money.
They do make a lot of money because they have For Dummies on everything.
Yeah, and there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff that comes under everything, you know?
When Sister Mincer was doing Fiddler on the Roof at Shasta High School, he got a Judaism for Dummies book. They even have like For Dummies on religion. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I think Don Shorney got me Islam for Dummies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you ever read it?
I did not. I did not read the Quran, by the way.
You told me you did.
I was going to, but I got bored. It's the Quran.
Was it in English?
Yeah, it was in English.
Oh, really? Yeah, that was man. Freshman year really was a different time.
Yeah, racism died. Okay, Nick, get up.
Okay, so
Nick, get up.
wait. Actually, Nick, Paul, you need to entertain each other for a second. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee.
Nick, can you please get up and talk to me?
Yeah, I was petting Rena. She's such a cute dog. I'd kill her.
Hi, Rena.
And today we have Rena on the podcast. Say hi, Rena. Rena's on the mic.
Okay, take her off.
Okay, Rena. 10 seconds.
Go play.
Okay. We had Rena on the podcast. That was Rena, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she takes exhaustive breaths. Fun fact, health expert Ian Blank is making me a cup of joe, so I do not need to be off the podcast any longer.
Thank you,
And
health expert Ian Blank.
I know it's going to be an especially healthy cup of coffee because it's from the health expert. Mm-hmm. And the health expert would never give me an unhealthy cup of coffee.
That is true. I hope you are hearing this, health expert.
I'm giving you plain black coffee.
Can you put a touch of soy milk in it?
I'm putting oat milk.
Give me head. Next. After the jail.
Is that something we bleep?
That was just very random. I feel kind of in shock.
Yeah.
Did you know that Pepperdine? I think it's either USC or Pepperdine University is in this game.
Really?
There's a college campus. Yeah. Wait, give me the remote.
No.
No. I'll turn this noise off. I
No.
promise.
We're not gonna start playing GTA 5.
No,
it's not the
we
noise
aren't.
that's the problem.
I just need to show you. Anyways, let's get into the movies, guys.
Yeah, but let's wait for Robert Burke to finish his GTA 5.
No. You guys get into the movies.
How about like
fine,
most
wait.
poop to least poop?
Oh, I didn't think of a thing. Okay. Most poop to least poop. Interesting. Okay. We'll obviously know which one the most poop is. Barb and Star, did they poop? Any of them? I feel like they poop because they've been staying in that hotel for so long.
Well, yeah, there's just so many people in that movie that, like, there's got to be a lot of poop going around, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. What about the...
How about bliss? Because when you poop, you feel a lot of bliss.
So I think that we're avoiding the fact that it's very clear Nomad Land had the most graphic poop scene in it. There was a scene where she did diarrhea on the toilet.
That was really disgusting.
Yeah, I don't really know why that scene needed to be in the
I think
movie.
to highlight the idea of how nomads poop, you know?
Oh yeah, such an important detail
It's
when
a
it comes to
visceral
nomadism.
idea.
Anyway, are we reviewing Nomad Land first?
Yeah.
Most poop to least poop?
Most
Okay.
poop to least poop.
And then
I
Barb
think...
and Star will be next, because I feel... Wait,
Yeah.
okay.
No, Bliss should... Because Bliss is set in a perfect world, right?
Right, in a perfect world, nobody has to poop.
Yeah, there's no waste. You're eating as much as you're consuming.
I like to poop.
So in Nick's Bliss, I guess he's pooping all the time. You
I
really
love pooping.
You really like pooping that much, Nick?
No.
Honestly, I've started to enjoy pooping more now that I have a bidet.
Really?
You do?
Yeah.
I would love to get a bidet.
You should. You
Yeah,
feel
no.
disgusting whenever you
Yeah,
don't
and
use
you
one after
feel
one.
so civilized.
Yeah.
You feel so like...
It's insane.
Yeah, it is so high class.
How expensive are bidets?
Oh, really? Fairly cheap. You can get like $30-40 you spend. And
For a bidet?
Yeah, and it lasts
For
forever.
life?
Yeah.
Damn, I think I need to get a bidet.
You really do.
Spend your next paycheck on it.
I could spend this paycheck on it and I still have a lot of money from this paycheck.
No, spend next paycheck on it.
Why?
Well, because I want you to.
Do you think... Okay, wait, so if I'm 18, I have a job. If there's a stimulus package that goes out, am I going to get it?
I think you're... Huh.
Wait, okay, Nick, do your job as fact checker.
Yeah.
Do some research into whether or not I would get a stimulus check.
Maybe if your parents don't class you as a dependent under that.
Right.
Yeah.
But they do.
So you're probably not gonna get a stimulus check, but
that'd be really cool if I got one.
Income is based on your 2019 adjusted gross income.
No, okay.
Individuals earning under
No, look this up. Can a dependent get the stimulus package?
It'd be cool if I could. Then it would be like a Dofia the Sealer package.
As long as you're not a full-time student or living at home, you cannot be claimed as a dependent, and thus would be eligible for a stimulus
you're
payment.
a full-time student.
So...
You are a dependent.
Crap.
I haven't been doing thumbnails recently. I kind of got lazy.
Yeah, you just post the thingy thing.
I like the thumbnails, though.
Yeah, I should start doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're really
they're
funny.
attractive.
Yeah, they bring people in.
Yeah, otherwise it looks really unprofessional.
I hate this car.
Robert!
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Nomad Land! So, okay, I'll go first since no one else is...
No, that's actually very straight.
Agent Orange.
Okay, Nomad Land.
Nomad Land. So, I watched this movie. I paid attention for the first half. The second half, I didn't really pay attention.
Dude, the second half is when the movie actually gets really good.
I just didn't care for this movie. Like, I find it so boring. Nothing really interesting happens. And if something does interesting happen, it's not something that I particularly care about. And it's also just like a depressing movie because like I would hate to live this lifestyle. But people are forced to.
It's a lifestyle that detaches you from the material.
And I hate that. I want to stay next to material.
I think Ian is going to end up as a nomad.
What am I going to do?
End up as a nomad.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd hate to end
I'm
up.
like a vegan nomad traveling from...
They didn't have vegan food at that one festival. She was like, no, I'm a carnivore.
Yeah. I thought that was funny. Yeah, so Kennedy Delaney's uncle is and her uncle and her aunt were like nomad vegans that lived in a van. And after I told Ian about that, he's like, okay, I have a new life plan.
Sign me up.
It does sound kind of... Okay, I would like to experience it for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
I'd like to do it for like 3 months. I
Or
want to get like
for
a full
summer,
immersive experience.
Yeah.
But I know that I couldn't last with it. It's just not... Like, I think it's a really cool lifestyle, and anybody that can do it, I'm like, go you. But I know for me personally, it's not possible.
I'm too connected to the grid.
I thought
true.
I thought the main character here was gross looking.
That's just really rude.
A stupid thing to base your review on. You shouldn't. That's
Nick, you should get canceled for that statement.
No, that's cancelable.
Yeah,
no,
just because it's a middle-aged woman means she's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with this? Isn't the college? Oh shoot.
Yeah, I really didn't care. I thought it was just so boring. Like, I just could not care about what was happening. It was just so mundane and nothing interesting happened. Because I'm, like, used to interesting, like, movies where, like, it's very fast-paced.
There was a strange nude scene in there.
When she was in the river?
Yeah.
That was gross.
That was funny.
Okay.
That was kind of
It
funny.
was kind of funny. It's like naked women do in the ocean.
Anyways, that's my review. Oh my
That's
god,
it?
it's Rena. Oh my god, it's Rena.
That's all you can say
So
about
basically
it?
what you said was boring. I hate it because I would hate to live like that, and that woman is ugly.
Yeah.
That is...
So the way that you review base if a movie is good or not is the
don't-
woman hot? Would I live this lifestyle?
How are you not a certified
and is it
critic
entertaining?
yet? And this is insane.
Yeah, I don't know how Rotten Tomatoes hasn't knocked on your door and is like, knock, knock, knock. Can we please have you? We would love to. I think the college is over here, actually. Okay. Oh my god. I'm on a quest now. Anyways.
You're doing because Robert's busy.
No, I can review.
Okay.
I can review and play at the same time. That's how good I am at reviewing. I can review and play at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Anyway, so Nomad Land was I think. Okay, let me think about this just for a brief second. It was my third most anticipated movie of the 2021 awards season, is what I'll say, because this movie's release is like very confusing because technically had its release in 2021, but it also premiered in some theaters on December 4th, but they were all like virtual theaters, so it was more like a film festival, and it's like kind of confusing. That and Minari had the same like type of release thing where it's like, is it a 2020 movie or is it a 2021 movie? In general, I would say that this was like my third most anticipated because I was really looking forward to Malcolm and Marie, I was really looking forward to Minari, and I was really looking forward to this one. And I like really enjoyed this movie. I don't think it's quite as good as I wanted it to be. I think it's honestly being a little bit overhyped because it's like the front runner for Best Picture at the Oscars. It's the front runner for Best Director. And fun little fact, the director of this movie, Chloe Zhao, is officially the most awarded director during an awards season of all time.
Seriously?
During a single awards season, she has won like 52 Best Director awards or something like that. And usually, like, she's literally sweeping every single place for Best Director. She's doing, like, fantastic.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I, like, just because so much hype had been generated around the movie, I didn't end up loving it as much as I wanted to. Mm-hmm. I definitely need to watch it again because I've only seen it once. But what I really like about this movie is, like, it is very blissful and it's very peaceful. And in being that, I kind of expected it to be a different movie than it actually ended up being. I thought it was going to be like very slow and quiet and meditative with like very sparse dialogue, but it's actually like a fairly dialogue heavy movie. There's a lot of talking in it, and it's not like there's a whole lot of long takes either. Like, it's fairly quickly edited, and like, I know Nick said it was boring, but honestly, I don't think it's really like a slow paced, like, meditative, peaceful, blissful movie like it kind of hyped is.
You know
well, and also what I think that this movie did a lot better at doing was just like analyzing a side of life that you never see in Hollywood, and kind of like displaying it as like it's a lifestyle that like we perceive as gross, but there's a reason that people perceive it as beautiful because it's like very I don't think this is
freeing.
The college. It's very freeing, and it's like the one guy said during the dinner. It's like it very much resembles what like old pilgrims were doing. You know,
yeah.
Yes, Nick.
I didn't necessarily mean that it was slow paced. I think the pacing was really good. It's just that what it paced into was boring.
Okay. Nick.
I don't really understand that.
Like what happened?
He was trying to defend himself from being canceled. That's
yeah, freaking
that was like
Nick.
a follow-up statement. Like once
it was like a press release after
it's
he
like,
had been exposed.
for leaving Texas and going into my mansion. I'm dead roots.
Oh yeah, so Joe Rogan isn't like producing any
he's
episodes right now
There's nothing
because it's like freezing cold where he
really
is.
Funny.
He moved to Texas and then it froze over. I think that's just a sign that Joe needs to come back to.
California is calling him back.
Yeah. Do you think? Oh. Well.
No, but there's no income tax in Texas.
Oh. Is that why he did it? He was like being taxed too much.
Like 99.99%.
He's like a libertarian man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's full on libertarian.
Do you think he has an Asian wife?
I have no idea. Actually,
is Joe Rogan married?
Can you look up Joe Rogan wife?
Yeah.
Wait, who's Joe Rogan married to?
Your mom.
Oh, good one, Ian. Okay.
Who's your dad?
I feel like my dad and Joe Rogan would get along. Like, you know, I feel like Joe Rogan would be part of my dad's cigar club.
Jessica Dietzel.
Yeah, I see that.
Is she Asian?
Doesn't sound Asian.
No.
Well, you never know. Does Chloe Zhao sound Asian?
She is very white.
Does Chloe sound Asian?
No, but like you know from the last name that.
Yeah.
She looks like a country girl, and she looks like she makes do.
Country girls make do.
Robert, do you want sugar?
No.
Whoa, you're a stronger man than I am.
Oh yes, sir. I just need a splash of soy milk to get me through the day.
Okay.
Sugar, bum, 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 bum.
We're so low on the mushroom coffee that we only had normal coffee.
That's fine. Wait, the
Yeah.
Starbucks one or the one from Sprouts?
I did that in my DMV test.
We have the one from Sprouts still.
Oh, I thought we were out of it.
No, it's still sitting there.
Opinion.
My only problem with this kind of coffee is it makes me poop, like, really bad.
I drink coffee.
Like,
Well,
explosive
what's
poop.
wrong with poop?
Well, it sucks when I'm, like, on a location scout, or in the past when I've been in Mr. McIntyre's classroom and we're grading a test, and I'm like, Mr. McIntyre, can I use the bathroom? And he's like, how are you going to grade the test? And I'm like, sorry, Mr. McIntyre, but I really, really need to poop. Like, this is actually an emergency. And he's like, okay, just hurry back right away.
I'm bored.
And then I rush to the
Let's
bathroom and I poop. That was a really fun day in Calculus. Anyways, back to Nomad Land.
Nomad Land.
The performances are insane, and like this movie actually used a lot of like actual nomads and like just like normal actual people.
Is the Santa Claus a nomad?
I don't know about him, but like a lot of the extras and a lot of the like single line people were actual nomadic people, and I think that's really impressive, especially like because I'm making a movie with a bunch of people who haven't been in a movie before, and I think it's really cool that it's really hard to tell just because it's so natural feeling. I like the direction, and like I like everything about it. I honestly think I just need to give it another watch because I didn't end up quite loving it as much as I wanted to, but I still think it's really good, and I would still like very highly recommend it. I think Minari should win Best Picture, honestly. Well, truthfully, I think Poop House should win Best Picture, and then Soul should win Best Picture, and then I'm thinking If Anything should win Best Picture. But since none of those are going to get nominated, it seems like Minari is the only one that's going to get nominated that would have a chance of winning. And honestly, I think Minari is a much better movie than this, which we'll talk about Minari on the next podcast episode.
Very excited for that movie.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's terrible. Where did that come from? I would say it's really good. I would say it's great even, and I understand a bit of the hype around it. I just think that personally it's being a little over.
Break up won't stop staring at me.
I'm going to kill the dog.
Why are you? That's ugh.
Well,
disgusting.
Dog body alive. Okay, Fahul, your turn.
I get canceled, but he doesn't. Wow.
Nomad Land. Oh wow. That's brutal. I did that to a cow.
Yeah, and then your dad said turn this game off.
Yeah.
And then I asked him about it, and it seemed like he really didn't want me to talk to him.
Yeah, what's the thing with cows in India?
The thing with cows in India is that
Religion.
Yeah.
What makes them so like godlike?
I'm a Sikh. I'm in the Hindu, so I haven't really done Hindu mythology that much into it. But I know that the cows have it's like how Egyptian people really used to like cats.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. And every single part of the cow is used except for the meat part. So the milk is extensively used. People actually used to like use cow's pee to clean their homes, and they used to like use the cow dung as like an insulation layer. But that's like just like only village people do that now. And there was like
village people make do.
And there was this whole thing where like they used, because cow pee was seen as like the best way to sanitize a place, they used to use cow pee in like some hospitals, but then some like obviously regulation got passed, and now it's fine. Anyways, interesting, huh?
Very fascinating stuff.
Fascinating.
Yeah, thank you.
Quite interesting.
Yes. Anyway, Nomad Land. I thought it was a very nice movie. I honestly like the pooping scene because like, and I'm just using this pooping scene as a example, but like
a microcosm. I love that word. I think this car's broken. That's okay. I'll take it.
As an example of like the movie showed like the good stuff and like the disgusting stuff all in one to kind of show this whole like just how what being a nomad is like, not just the good stuff,
everything in between.
Yeah, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Nice one.
Thank you. And I didn't know the some of the people were actual nomads, which was pretty cool. Didn't seem like it. What else? Okay, the movie I think I'm gonna end up watching this movie again. It's because of this, but like it kind of ended up losing me. And I feel like I missed some stuff. Because I feel like by the end, stuff was getting pretty good, but I felt like I wasn't truly getting the whole picture because
I get
kind of lost in the middle.
I think the movie it suffered from being a little bit too long. Yeah. Like, and that's such a simple problem. It like blows my mind that wasn't like just fixable when they made the movie. But yeah, I think that like there was some like a lot of it like I understand why a lot of it was in there. There's just certain stuff like I don't know. The thing is, it's a hard movie to review because like it's not your normal movie where like there's a lot of scenes that are necessary. Technically speaking, you don't need any particular scene in this movie
Kind of like a
for the plot to
documentary.
go forward. Yeah, it kind of does feel like a documentary in that way.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to pinpoint and say, oh, this scene didn't need to be in there. Oh, this scene didn't need to be in there, because they all are showing different aspects of nomadic life, and particularly about the main character and like how she, like her past and the way that she views the world and everything. But I definitely think they could have and should have cut down on maybe like 20 minutes of the movie, because there is a middle part where it kind of feels like it gets a little bit repetitive.
Yeah. But like I love the subject matter of this. Like it's not something that you see a lot of movies based around, people living in vans and stuff. So that was really interesting. Kind of opens the mind, you know. And in that sense itself, it's totally worth seeing. And nothing else.
Nothing else. You should have said it like that. Apparently the school is called USLA.
Oh, kind of like UCLA.
No, not at all.
University of South Los Angeles.
Good one. Okay.
State that starts with an S. University of San Andreas, Los Angeles.
San Andreas isn't a state.
No, but in this movie, in this game, the state is San Andreas.
It's I thought it's not San Andreas. It's San.
Andreas.
No, it's San.
Andreas.
Oh my God, it is San Andreas. Okay, my bad. All right. Anything else to say about Nomad Land? Nick.
I'm in a meditative state.
No, you're not. You're just falling asleep.
It'd just be like, I'm so meditative right now, and they're literally just falling asleep.
Like, get up. Come on. Look alive.
Anything else to say about
Nick,
Nomad Land?
I said look alive. Sit up.
Yeah, if anything, you look more dead now.
Nick.
Nick, we need you to tell us the plot synopsis of Barb and
Please,
Star
Nick,
go to Vista
and
Del
we
Mar.
need to know the plot keywords for Nomad Land, maybe?
Nomad Land. Oh my god.
You okay, Nick?
Baby.
Nick, what's wrong?
Dog.
Nick, are you okay?
Toilet. Dust. Sandwich.
Oh god, what happened here?
Nomad.
Brutally murdered.
Van.
Okay, I gotta find a
Reference to Amazon.com. Let me read some funny reviews.
No.
But you said you wanted an entire thing where you just browse Reddit.
Yeah,
I can have this.
That's different.
No, it's not.
Can we do a browse Reddit section?
I don't even...
Oh no, cops coming. Cops coming. Oh, I found USLA.
That's we're no longer recording a
Cops coming.
podcast.
Okay,
Okay, so Bliss. Lifelong friends Barb and Star
Oh my
embark
God.
on an adventure.
The director, writer of Poop House posted this meme on his
saw that,
story.
yeah.
That's funny. You follow him?
No, I just saw the meme. Embark on the adventure of a lifetime when they decide to leave their small Midwestern town for the first time ever. I feel like the plot lines could be switched for Nomad Land and Barb and Star, except for replacing names.
Oh, that's kind of true. Barb and Star and Nomad Land are very similar movies if you think about it.
They really are.
Plot keywords. Florida. Singing on a bicycle.
What was that?
Wow.
What was that? Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Barb and Star.
All right. Who's gonna start? I think. Are we going in this pattern?
Yeah, sure.
No, you should start.
Minion
I want to
Cup.
review Bliss first.
Okay.
I want to let it down easy before you take a poop all over it.
Barb and Star. Okay. I had a lot of hype for this movie.
Can you explain your hype for us?
First time I saw the trailer during probably the hypest time ever. I don't think it was well, maybe if they make a third one. But Jumanji 2 was about to come out. And I was sitting in the theater about to watch this masterpiece. And, few things can take away from the hype of Jumanji 2. Barb and Star was one of them. looked at the trailer. It was very cryptic, which got my attention. And I've just been extremely excited for this. Sadly, due to COVID, probably one of the... I know that a lot of people died, but one of the worst casualties from COVID-19 was Barb Star being delayed. And it's a shame I didn't get to see this in Cinemark 14 and XD.
In the XD screen?
On the XD screen.
Thanks, Ian.
But...
Robbie, you spelled booty wrong.
Oh my god! By splash of soy milk, I mean mostly soy. Jesus Christ!
And I don't know. I this movie was not a letdown. It was completely different from what I was expecting it to be, but it was such a fun movie. It was so vibrant, full of colors, and like they're just chilling, and it's just dope. I don't know. The performances were wonderful. This movie didn't take itself too seriously, which I loved. It's kind of it was nice. I didn't pay full attention to it, and I didn't have to. And that was the true beauty of this movie. You know, because that's how you make art, when you don't have to completely pay attention to the art, and you can play Prize Fighter 2 while watching the art, and you can still get on.
See, I would actually make an argument that if
no, seriously though, I like this movie. It was fun, and if I'm ever like if I don't know what to put on, but I want to watch something, I would just put this on and I would just do something, you know, and I would still get it, and it would still be funny, and it would still be dope. And I like this movie. This movie's dope. Fully recommended. Everyone should watch this during these tough times.
So, time for my review of Barb Star Go to Vista Del Mar. Pahul and I got so much weird hype about this movie because he saw the trailer and he was like, oh my god.
Yeah, we compared it to... I don't think the certain person should actually watch this movie.
But we compared it to Madame Rager.
Yeah, but like the certain person would not like this movie.
I think she'd like it.
I don't think so.
I think she'd think it's a fun movie. That's the thing. I don't see too many people like really disliking this movie that much because it's such like a...
It's hard to...
Nick, how did you end up here?
I looked up the voice for the crab and Barb and Star go to...
And it comes up with Murder of James Bulger.
I looked up Robert Thompson and it came up with Murder of James Bulger.
Oh, that's a really serious case, Nick.
Oh my god, I'm just looking for a crab. Oh,
you know a really brutal murder? Who's that one guy who got murdered, guys? The kid in the 1950s?
The Manson murders? Is that what you're talking about?
The
Daisy?
The black kid.
I don't know who you're talking about.
And they held an open casket for him, and he was brutally murdered.
Oh, wait. I don't know who it was, but I know who you're talking about.
Martin Luther King Jr.?
No. Oh, dude, no. Okay, so he was like, they accused him of, I don't know, like, you know, they used to accuse black people of pretty much anything back then. And they accused him, and they just beat him up. And he like, completely, like, it was awful.
Rude AF.
It was like two, like, 35-year-old guys.
It was horrifying. And he was
12-year-old.
13-year-old. Yeah, something like that. And his mom decided to have an open casket for him so everyone could see the brutal reality of race in America.
And it wasn't until, like...
Oh, no.
2 years ago that they, like...
Yeah, because she was on her deathbed, and she was like, no, actually, he did not do anything to me while she was dying. That's what she actually said. No, he was innocent, but it's insane.
Yeah, anyway.
Barb
and Star.
What was his name?
Okay, yeah, so Barb and Star, the thing about Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar is that there's really not a whole lot of movies out here like this. Like, I mean, it has, like, Kristen Wiig, but it's not, like, SNL comedy, really. I mean, it kind of is. It just feels like a lot more out there. It feels like SNL on hallucinogenics and LSD. That's kind of how this movie feels, because it's, like, so insane and literally just doing things always. It almost feels like it's a blend of, like, Gen Z humor, which is, like, just a bunch of crazy, stupid stuff thrown at the wall, mixed with old boomer humor about, like, sex and that kind of stuff. And the way that they mix the two together, like, I think is just so endearing and honestly, like, incredibly rare.
Like the crab scene.
Like the crab scene.
Voiced by Robert Thompson.
Yeah, apparently the murderer of a little kid.
Morgan Freeman.
No, I looked. There was actually an article that says if you saw the crab from Beast of No More or whatever, and you thought it was voiced by Morgan Freeman, you are wrong. It literally said that. Look it up.
The boy was Emmett Till. I looked it up. Emmett Till.
Emmett Till?
Emmett Till.
That's the kid who got murdered by Robert Thompson?
No, different kid. The black kid who got murdered.
Oh. I feel like I've heard of that name before. Wasn't there a Supreme Court case about him?
I don't think so.
Oh, that sucks. The other thing with this movie is, like, you can tell that the people shooting it were having a lot of fun making it, because the movie is, like, non-stop energy, and it, like, never calms down. Like, it's literally always going. It's, like, it kind of, if I were to equate this movie to a piece of food, which we used to do, I would say that it's kind of like Sour Patch Kids, where the flavor burst in your mouth is insane, but it doesn't really have any lasting impact once you're done with it. It doesn't last in your stomach. Like, I don't remember 95% of this movie. The ending got really confusing and kind of just went all over the place. But at the same time, this was a $30 million movie that was advertising to, like, middle-aged women, that starts with this small Asian boy suddenly going into a tree and suddenly he's a secret agent after delivering papers. Like, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, it's just weird that a movie like this exists, because it almost feels like it feels like a dream. It feels like a movie you would see in a dream. Yeah. Like, you're in a dream and you go to the movie theater and you see a movie and you're like, whoa, this can never be a real movie, and it is. And I really enjoyed it for that. I think it's fun. I think it's entertaining. We never rated Nomad Land, I just realized. I'm going to give Nomad Land a Subway, and I'm going to give Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar a Taco Bell.
A new rating system.
You need one?
I need a new rating system. I'm going to think of one right now.
I give Nomad Land a 5. And I think all I'm going to say about Bob Marley Go to Vista Del Mar it's the female version of Bill and Ted.
I'm gonna give this movie a... Oh, I need to speak louder?
You're not very close to the microphone, Bubble.
Actually, I'm gonna go closer.
Therefore, you gotta speak louder.
I wanna go closer to the microphone.
That microphone.
Going to the beach. Going to the beach.
Okay, I wanna give this movie a...
Yeah, we're going to the beach.
I don't know. This is too confusing.
He's struggling.
I want to get. No, that didn't work.
Need help, bud?
Wait, are we doing Nomad Land?
Well, we need to rate Nomad Land and then rate Barb and Star.
I'm gonna give Nomad Land a.
Are you okay? Nick, what's wrong, Pahul?
I can't think of anything.
Let's look at some movies out there on the side.
Is there something else I can help with?
Okay, that's not my Siri.
Might be mine.
Oh, that's my Siri.
Wow. Should have lied to us. Hold on, I need to untie this knot really quick, and then I can get some.
Okay. No, I don't know what to give this movie.
Come on, Pahul, you have to have a rating system.
While I think of a new rating system, I'm just going to revert to my old one. I want to give this movie a banana. Honestly, I like oranges more than bananas. I don't know why I decided that bananas were the better part and oranges were the worst part. Because oranges are clearly the superior fruit. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I think banana is a lot better than orange.
No, oranges are the superior fruit.
No, banana is definitely better than orange. You can't go back to your banana-orange rating system.
No, I can, and I will. Banana.
This review says it's the
No,
cure.
we can't read other people.
He can have a Reddit section. I can have this. The cure for the
No,
pandemic.
we cannot. No, we're actually this is completely different from a Reddit, and that's not even gonna happen. That's not a thing, actually, Nick. That's really not a thing. God.
This is so horrible.
Nick.
How can you
oh my
even
God.
like this in the least bit?
Nick, this is awful. Bleep this. This is disgusting.
You guys won't let me have anything.
I will tackle you.
Horrendous. I don't know.
Give it a 0.
You know what would be crazy? What if they came out one day and it's like, yeah, any chocolate milk you've ever had was actually watered down 90%, and then you taste actual chocolate milk and it's like, whoa.
No, the Dairy Gold was really good when I used to drink Dairy Gold.
I miss chocolate milk. There is good vegan chocolate milks, but
I can't untie this.
they all miss just a little something.
Salt. You gotta put salt in the chocolate milk.
Why would you put salt in the chocolate milk?
Apparently it makes it a lot
Nick has a
better.
new idea for food.
Nick?
He's gonna call it, what are you gonna call it?
I don't remember.
It's like Nick's Orifice or something.
Yeah, it's just salt on bread.
Yeah, the idea for food is that it's like salt on
I
bread.
have a really good idea for food.
Okay.
Indian fast food. No one's made it, dude. No one has made it.
It's very difficult. You would need to redesign the meals.
I'm sure we could. I could think of something.
You know what's funny? You know the place in the mall that's called Chinese Gourmet Express?
Yes.
So
It's not
I went
Chinese,
there.
It's not gourmet and it's not express.
The menu, well, it is Chinese. The menu is literally the exact same as Panda Express. There's a bowl, there's a 2 entree plate, there's a 3 entree plate, there's a kids meal. You can order the sides, and yeah, no, it's like literally, and they only have chow mein and fried rice for the sides. Like, it's the same thing as Panda Express.
I sure love Chinese Panda Fast.
Thank you, Health.
Ian, Nick.
I did it!
Frick,
Really
are you gonna
I really.
go pee?
Go pee! Go! 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 Go!
Go to go pee. Go to go pee. Go to pee. Pee.
You stop running.
Are you gonna review the Barb and Star Go to Beast of Mario yet?
I already did.
No, you didn't.
I said it's Bill and Ted, but female.
Okay, but you need to review it a little more than that.
Listen, this movie's just, it's unadulterated fun, but it doesn't excuse that it's bad. I feel like this is unreviewable. Like, I can't judge this movie for being bad.
Well, because
So
you're
I
the
could
only
try
person
to
who
be
didn't
good.
like it. If you liked it, it's very easy to review. Maybe you should just like it.
Well, maybe I should have just, I was doing a puzzle, so.
What do you mean?
I was doing the puzzle.
What do you mean you were doing a puzzle?
Like, while watching the movie. So I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, what do you mean you were doing a puzzle while watching the movie so you weren't paying attention?
That puzzle.
Yeah, what do you mean you were doing that puzzle while watching
Okay,
it?
I can't really judge this movie for being bad, but, like, it's not, you know, it has Kristen Wiig and Annie Mumolo, who previously co-wrote and starred together in Bridesmaid 2011. Both films were also featured. It's not good. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like listening to the birthday song and trying to review it. It's like, you know, this song isn't, like, good. Like, I wouldn't listen to it. But, like, it's good. Like, that's my comparison. Anything to add? Anyone?
No, you're just wrong. Barb Star Vista Del Mar is a fantastic cinematic experience that everybody should enjoy and watch.
It's like I'm high on drugs when I listen to it. 10 out of 10.
Oh my god. Oh, what's wrong?
That wasn't a review. That was my own thought.
Oh, okay.
Why do you grab like this? It hurts.
Well, because I need to take you down.
You're the worst.
Okay, Nick. Come on.
Review Bliss. I need to go take a poo-poo.
Oh my god, guys. Bliss has its own, like, black IMDb page. A mind-bending love story following Greg, who, after recently divorced and then fired, meets the mysterious Isabel, a woman living on the streets and convinced that the polluted, broken world around them is a computer simulation. Starring Owen Wilson.
I love Owen Wilson. You know, Owen
was in
Wilson,
Cars.
He was in Cars. And as Lightning McQueen, he was such a believable guy, you know? I hear Owen Wilson's voice now, and all I hear is, I am Speed, you know? And it's just such an iconic thing. It's just wonderful. Yeah, that's my mom's keys, so don't judge me. Anyway, this movie, Bliss,
Oh, hi.
the concept behind bliss, which is that humans in a world where they don't need anything else, they would be compelled to actually, like, make a whole simulation of a world that is awful just to find some more meaning in life is something it's a very interesting idea. but the execution was completely horrendous in my opinion. It just felt like such a stupid movie. And I truly like I feel very saddened by this because I really like Owen Wilson. Me and Owen Wilson go way back. I remember I was very young when my parents got me this portable DVD player, and the only thing I used to put in that DVD player was Cars. And I used to watch Cars again and again and again.
You only recently found out that Owen Wilson played Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, but still, Owen Wilson played Lightning McQueen, and it's.
But what if I played
After playing Lightning McQueen, I feel like people expect too much of you. So much so that, like, I personally, when I saw Owen Wilson was in this movie, I hyped it a little too much in my head. And sadly, no one can meet those lofty heights. I doubt any actor could. And Owen Wilson sadly failed, but he still has a special place in my heart. And this movie was, I liked the idea of it. The execution was horrendous. The movie felt very stupid at times. Nick!
What?
If you do that, she won't let me drive on my own.
Yeah, what did she respond to with, like, why do you let Michael drive me?
Oh, it never came up because she just let me drive.
Maybe she knew it was coming.
Yeah, maybe she did. But,
Like, she knew
I don't know, it's I wouldn't watch this movie again. Nick, did you watch this movie?
No, it was on Prime.
Right. Okay, I don't know who to talk to about this.
Maybe the pooping man.
He's pooping.
That is the problem with him.
Yeah.
He is always pooping.
I don't know. Some of the scenes were just awful. And the movie was too fast in a sense, but it also felt really slow. Like the idea that Owen Wilson would just leave his job and go after this homeless woman suddenly, like, it just felt so unbelievable. So maybe if they took time out of some places and put more time in other places, that would make the movie make more sense. The way they used time is just not good. And I don't know. Just not good. Anyway, Nick, you ruined I'm never gonna get to drive again in my entire life.
Hold on, I got this.
I should just like tear up my driver's license right now.
Hold on, I can do it with two people. So I'm gonna hold this open and then you put it on the car. So put it on.
Oh, gotcha. I can't get in, Nick.
You're the worst.
This is horrible. My life is gone.
Fucking goddamn.
Yeah, I was self-actualized until this happened.
Shit.
Until you took the key out of the keychain.
Okay, I'm ready. Put it in me.
My hands are sweaty now. Oh wait, no, I get it. Okay, I'll do it.
Oh wait, I'm an
Yeah.
idiot. Okay. Sorry, I'm Mr. Stupid.
Anyway, yep.
The host is gone and we're nothing.
We gotta talk about something. Ian, did you work out today?
I did. I worked out when you guys came here.
You did?
Yeah.
Good. Nick, did you work out today?
Yeah.
You did?
No.
Guys, I found out Kanye West tweeted, everybody
tweeted
knows
something?
the movie Get Out is about me. He tweeted that.
Okay, so Bliss, I don't know, like, I think this is a good movie.
Shut up, Nick. You haven't seen it. Oh, he's back. Thank God. Dead air, dude. Dead air. We were talking about Kanye West Twitter.
What happened to Bliss? You guys had 2 reviews to get through.
No, he didn't review. He didn't watch it. He was on Prime.
did
So
you
I was
review
trying
it?
to fill it out. Yeah, and I reviewed it.
Yeah. I don't know whatever he said about it, but here was my interpretation of Bliss. At first, I really hated it.
How do you...
Then I kind of liked it. Then I ended up not liking it again at the end.
I get that.
It was like, I thought that at the beginning I was like, what is this? Like, what's happening? This is just really poorly made.
What?
And also, I read the plot synopsis and, like, the first half of the movie did not match up with the plot synopsis very well.
Oh, what's the plot synopsis?
I don't know if it's the same on here, but it was the one that I wrote on the Film Studies Club, thing.
Oh, gotcha.
And it just didn't match up with the first half of the movie, so I was honestly a little bit worried that I was watching the wrong movie, but then I was like, no, this one has Owen Wilson, it's okay.
What a guy.
I like this movie conceptually. I like what it's trying to say.
That's what I
It's
said.
just like...
You're copying me, bro.
I literally couldn't hear you. I think it's just like kind of repeating... It's very obvious about what its message is.
Yeah.
Like, it's super obvious about it. And it also has, like, a really depressing message that, like, just... I don't know. It made me very sad.
depressing?
Because it's like, yeah, our well, I can't say much without spoiling it, but it's just kind of like
it already.
it's just kind of like life sucks.
I thought it was more like we need the sucky parts of life just to find meaning in life. So the good things are good, you know?
Yeah,
If everything's good, then
probably.
nothing's good. I thought, you know what was really stupid?
What?
Was the entire idea that this guy got really rich, so he just started handing out money to everyone, and then everyone became rich. You know?
That's like Bernie and you know the Who Is America clip from with Bernie Sanders, where it's like take the 99% and put it in the 1%, and then there won't be any wealth inequality. That's kind of how it feels like.
What?
All right, never mind.
Hate having educated people on the podcast.
Yeah, seriously, it's such a problem.
I was so uneducated.
I thought
I drink my pee.
you drink your own pee. This movie kind of reminded me of Serenity, which
Kind of reminded me of Lightning McQueen. No, not Lightning McQueen. Cars.
so it kind of reminded me of Serenity because Serenity was also kind of a movie that was just like balls to the walls. What the hell is happening the entire time? And what I thought was funny, not funny. What I thought was weird was that like it has such a like a kind of like serious message for how like goofy of a movie it ended up being.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think that this movie could have been a lot better if it just kind of embraced how stupid it was and how like campy and weird and out there it was. It's definitely not a forgettable movie, and I kind of like it for that. But if people like, it has like pretty bad reviews on Letterboxd and stuff, and like I understand why. Like it's not a super well put together movie. It kind of feels like there were like a bunch of different ideas,
It was
and they were trying to throw them all in together. And also the twists and turns in the movie were very predictable. Like you knew. When there's a certain point where they go from one world to another, and you could just tell that maybe that world wasn't 100% real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know,
gonna give
like,
it a 10 out of 10.
I'm trying to think of like, I don't know. Maybe this movie was like before Cars happened or after Cars happened. Like, where in the Cars universe would you place this movie? I feel like before.
Well, just because it has Owen Wilson doesn't mean it's Cars related.
No?
Yeah, I don't think this movie has anything to do with cars.
No, it does. Because the post-scarcity world, it falls apart and the car machines take over. Automation takes over. That's when Cars happens.
I think you're talking about the Pixar theory.
Oh, I love the Pixar theory. It's so interesting. Hey, where does Soul go on the Pixar theory? Don't tell me I haven't watched Soul.
I actually have no clue.
What?
Well, you haven't seen Soul?
No, I have
We
not.
reviewed it.
No, I wasn't for that episode. I wasn't. No.
You should watch it. It's my second favorite movie of 2020.
I will.
It's really good.
Yeah, I will.
Like, it's freakishly good.
Freakishly good.
Kneecap.
Can we keep Minari at least?
Yeah, we are. I sent out the new ones and I kept Minari in
Okay.
there. Yeah.
It's not like you can't watch it.
No, but I want to review it and then.
Then do it to an audience of none.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What else? What else about Bliss, guys? Like any hot takes that were not?
Honestly, no. It's a very straightforward movie. It was just fine.
When did they poop?
All right, they don't poop in this movie.
I'm gonna give Bliss a I think not a Baskin Robbins. It's the one that's below
I'm
that.
gonna give it an orange. This is really easy.
Yeah, no, it kind of sucks. I'm gonna give this a Burger King.
I'm gonna give it an orange. I think.
All right.
10 out of 10.
Now we are on to our game this week. We are skipping album this week because we literally all forgot to listen to
I thought we were
it.
doing "Awaken My Love" by Childish Gambino.
Oh, that's right. Who wants to give the plot synopsis to "Awaken My Love" by Childish Gambino?
Redbone.
Stay woke. Paul Hool's creeping.
Excuse you. Get up.
They gonna find you.
Excuse
Gonna
you.
get-
I'm participating.
Nick, we have a whole
Excuse you.
location scout to do after this.
Bum.
So, okay.
Oh, let's hold on.
Awaken My Love is probably the most experimental album Childish Gambino's put out in his career.
Have you listened to every single Childish Gambino album?
Not every single one. No.
I think you have.
No.
Okay, let's go down his discography.
I haven't listened to...
Because the Internet, have you listened to that one?
Yes.
Have you listened to Awaken My Love?
Yes.
Okay, that's the ones I know.
Wait, have you listened to Camp?
No.
I heard Camp was really bad.
It got really, really bad reviews, but it's actually like pretty well liked. But it got a 1.6 out of 10 on one of the services.
I heard Fantano hated it.
Have you listened to 3:15:20?
Actually, no, I've listened to some of that.
Have you listened to KAUAI?
Kauai.
A little bit.
Then you've listened to at least a little bit of all of his albums.
So I suppose you do have some credibility, Nick.
It's his most experimental album. Actually, aside from the recent like White album, that one's really experimental.
Isn't that the Beatles?
He streamed that one. He streamed it on like a streaming on like YouTube or something. It was like Twitch or YouTube. He streamed the album, and he wasn't gonna release it anywhere other than on there. And then his agents were like, "Dude, just release the album normally." So then he uploaded it, and the names of each song is just like the timestamp of when the song starts in the stream. But apparently, it's a very not great album.
It's just noises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love this album. It is so good. The sounds are just so raw, and the music is just so.
Do you like the album cover art?
Yeah. It's great.
Is it better than Because the Internet cover art?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, we're talking about Awaken My Love, Ian. Would you like to...
Huh?
Not every song is a banger, I'd say.
Oh,
have you heard of Redbone?
California is such a banger.
California!
I love that one.
I hate how he sings in that.
No, I love it so much.
I hated it, and then after that...
You want the move to California?
But like every song is like listenable. Like I would put every single song in my playlist. Like some of these songs are fantastic.
What playlist?
Shut up! Oh my god!
No, seriously, what playlist?
My current playlist.
Hey guys, listen to this. This is the top review for Childish Gambino on Music Board. It says 1 star, and it says Childish Gambino be like the Diet Parliament Funk or the corny nerd rap about Asian girls or the boring pop or the Diet Prince album for today.
Eating Asian pussy. All I needed was sweet and sour sauce.
All
Yeah,
right.
there's gonna need to be a timestamp.
You're the worst.
We almost got through the entire podcast without any timestamp. That was good for us.
This album's great. Some highlights are Redbone, the beginning song, Me and Your Mama, and Terrified is a great song.
That's the first song.
Me and Your Mama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Your
It's
Mama.
a great album opener.
That's
So have you heard of Redbone?
Yeah, Nick, you know Redbone?
It's super niche.
The song feels like a musical in a way, almost. Like it's
The last song felt like a musical to me.
Dude, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
No, we're having a conversation.
No, you're not.
It's
Okay.
a conversation where Cole just talks over you anytime you want to talk.
I love this album. That's it.
I already gave my review along with Nick's. I was kind of adding on to it, but that's Nick's one of my review with Nick out review.
I like this album a lot. I'm really bad at reviewing albums. It's like
It kind of felt like with because the internet, it felt like Childish Gambino was very in his like hip hop rap phase. You know, this feels like
Neo soul.
This feels like Childish Gambino is in his like soul R&B phase, and
Yeah.
he's just like I love what he does vocally with this album. In every song, he sounds like a different person vocally. He like, especially like Redbone, he sounds like a woman. And then you go to like California, and he's like, and he's just like he's doing so many different things vocally throughout the album, and I think that's super interesting. He's treating his voice almost more like it's an instrument than like it's a consistent voice, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. And all the songs are super easy to listen to, and I enjoy it. And I would give it a big thumbs up. I give it a Subway.
Oh, thumbs up, thumbs down. That's a good one. I give this a thumbs up.
Giving me 9 out of 10.
All right, now on to the game. I'll review the game first. I played it for 2 minutes and I got really bored. What?
So you can have images on there. It's sick.
Okay, Prize Fighter 2. possibly the best game I played this year, 2021. Better than Rowdy City Wrestling, in my opinion.
Wrong.
It is very
Actually
graphic.
incorrect.
If you punch people hard enough, eventually they start bleeding, and it's really cool. Because then you know you're gonna win. Because once they start bleeding, it's like over.
Game over.
And I am extremely good at this game. I beat this game on hard difficulty. I've gotten every single title there is, and now I'm bored of it. But it gave me some fun times. It increased my screen time a lot, which is kind of bad, but I'll bring it down again. And that's all I have to say.
It's Nick's turn.
You guys didn't even play the game, so I'm just gonna skip you guys, and we're gonna move on to how to end this podcast.
Ian, you never end the podcast. Why don't you end it?
Oh, look,
Are
it's
you in the
Godzilla
podcast?
versus
We
Badunk.
end the podcast in a multitude of different ways. It's a new way every time, so really it's entirely up to you.
Oh. Alright, so I've literally never listened to the podcast, so give me an idea.
Jack Rindell rubbed his testicles on the microphone.
Well, Ian, you know what to do.
You can
No,
lick it.
no, come on, you can figure it out. Just think about like what's one way that whenever you listen to podcasts, you're like, dang, I wish a podcast would end this
Hey,
way.
what's
Now's
the
your
clip
chance.
You guys
We're
want to
gonna
watch
use-
Godzilla versus Donkey Kong?
What's the clip that we're gonna use for the beginning of this episode?
I
How
don't
about
know.
Nick talking about the actress being
Well,
ugly?
sometimes I just don't even do a beginning thing.
We're gonna do a beginning thing. Because it's more work for you.
I have an idea. Give me a
Yeah.
sec.
Okay.
BRB.
Okay. In the meantime, Pahul,
Let's talk politics.
Okay. What do you think is? How do you feel about Ted Cruz doing? The whole. Oh, Texas froze over. Let me go to Cancun with my family.
Speaking of Ted Cruz,
I don't know how
my
anyone
tweet.
could defend those actions, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, there's really no way.
Like my
The
tweet,
only
like my
way to
tweet.
defend that action is to say like, well, it's not about actual policy, but it's still like
a leader
terrible
doesn't
thing.
always care about policy. A leader is also like a person who supposed to stick it. Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna put it as close as I can, so that it sounds.
I want to
terrible.
see. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, get.
Okay, go.
All
Play
right.
like a really loud song.
Robert, would you mind
Oh, I have an idea.
helping me out here? What? What's your idea, Paul?
How about you bang really loudly all the way at the back, and it starts slowly coming
No,
up?
he's already here.
Yeah.
Ian, 1,